Hello, I'm writer educator Chet W. Sisk, the author of Think This, Not That. This book is written to finally break the tyranny of mediocre, bland, and outdated thinking in your life and replace them with empowering, enlightened, and uplifting truths. This is the change in your life you've been looking for. When you buy this book, Think This, Not That, $2 from each sale go into a giant pool to buy organic foods from our retail partner, Whole Foods. We then donate that food to homeless shelters all across the country. Not only will you get the book and homeless people get better food, you'll also receive a free monthly life coaching video series based on the book. Here's an example. Number 11. Think this. What we believe will determine what it will be. Not that. That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Every tough guy on the planet has used that phrase at some point in time. But it's just tough guy talk. Just because you go through a really difficult time doesn't automatically mean you're going to come out stronger on the other side. The term, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger, assumes that the stuff you have to go through will toughen you up. My years of experience in working with people going through the homelessness and transition madness is that tough times can actually make you weaker and more vulnerable. Did you know that phrase, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger, originated with German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche? It's unfortunate that he had his own set of very difficult life challenges. Those challenges didn't make him stronger. They actually made him weaker. He eventually died insane. Now, what I've discovered in my work with homeless people is that it's not necessarily the challenge or the problem you face that can make you stronger. It's what you believe in your heart and mind. Two people go to prison for the same charges. One comes out a bitter and hardened criminal. Another comes out transformed into a greater person. Same experience, but two different decisions. One person comes out stronger, the other comes out weaker and even more desperate. The challenge doesn't make you stronger. It's the decision you make about the challenge based on what you believe. This is best explained in the observer effect scientific theorem. Here's an example. Let's just say, in most of my classes, I'll do this experiment. I'll draw this on the board. Then I'll ask the class, what is it? Some will say, oh, it's a pizza. Others will say, oh, it's a circle. And others will say, it's an engagement ring. Apparently somebody was thinking about that. Or someone else will say, it's a black hole. I had a student the other day said that it was the circle of infinity. And I was like, okay, whatever. Bottom line is that there were 15 different interpretations of the same thing. Now, how could a class full of people seeing the same thing not see the same thing? How does that happen? Easy. It's something called E and B we use in the work that I do. Experiences and beliefs. Here's the person looking at this thing. Here's their observation of this observed. And here's the E and B. The E and the B, the observation, or I should say the experiences and the beliefs, directly affect what we see. It's not universally shared. Everybody's not seeing the same thing. Their experiences and their beliefs determine what this is going to be. So it's not necessarily what we face that will determine if we become stronger. It's our decision about what it will be in our lives. Start intending your lives by making a decision about what you're experiencing. Now, the experience is happening, but we can direct what it eventually will be in our lives. Either a great moment of transformation or a bad episode of a difficult life. This is part of the process of us becoming our greatest selves. In our next program, we'll look at why it's better to pay it forward than the conventional wisdom of giving back. Also, we'll look at how thinking outside of the box gives you some possibilities, but knowing that there is no box provides you with all possibilities. I'm Chet W. Sisk.